نعم أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أمسينا على فطرة الإسلام وعلى كلمة الإخلاص وعلى دين نبينا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وعلى ملة أبينا إبراهيم حنيفا مسلما وما كان من المشركين. All praise be to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the most gracious, the most merciful. Alhamdulillah, who has enabled us to be here, who has identified us and selected us among the few to learn more about our religion. Indeed, this is a blessing and a big blessing to your life to get some time to learn more about your religion. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to always protect us and preserve us in such beautiful places. Allahumma ameen. It's not where you are, but it's what is it's about what is being said in the place where you are. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to protect us and preserve us always to be in such places. Allahumma ameen. Now, inshallah, today, as we have been going through some of the rulings guiding us on how to conduct the JUMA prayers, after seeing that a lot of people are seeing JUMA prayers as something for fun. They don't see it as something so serious. So we saw that this is important for every Muslim, al-baligh, who has knocked the age of puberty or who has grown. He has to know about the rules regarding the JUMA. In that, you never know, you might reach in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on the day of Akhirah. Subhanallah, when you prayed a lot of congregational prayers or JUMA, subhanallah, but when you don't have any JUMA. Why? Because you didn't preserve them, or you didn't maintain the rules and regulations regarding to the JUMA prayers. Subhanallah, I think we should pay attention to what we are going to learn, and anything you do when you are having the JUMA prayer, or when the JUMA prayer is going on. نسأل الله تبارك وتعالى أن يجزينا خير الجزاء. اللهم آمين. Now, we stopped last time when we had seen some of the rulings and the judgments for the JUMA, and we said JUMA, we said that was Salatul Jum'ah, and the Friday prayer فرض عين على كل مسلم ذكر حر مكلف مستوطن. We had said last time that the Friday prayer, it is obligatory to every and each Muslim. Muslim, you have to be a Muslim to conduct the JUMA prayer. Dhakari, you have to be a man. Regarding a man, for him, it is obligatory on him. But for the lady, it is an option for him, for her. You have to be, you're not a slave. You shouldn't be a slave. If you're a slave, subhanallah, for you, you're not obliged to pray Salatul Jum'ah. Mukallafin, when you have the ability to do that, and when you're grown-up person, you might be among the men or boys, but when you have not maintained the age or when you have not maintained the legal requirements, what we call the book, when you have not yet given a book, omuntu nga tanaba kukula kutuuka nga okubeera nti avunaanibwa. That's what we mean. Mustawtin, and you should be a citizen, not a traveler. A traveler is not obliged to pray Salatul Jum'ah. It is an optional for him. But when it comes to a citizen or a settler who is in his place, then for that one, it is he is obliged to pray Salatul Jum'ah. And if he doesn't conduct it with any excuse, he has a sin on that. Why? He has not conducted the Juma, yet is in position to conduct the Juma. So we have to pay attention to that. Bi'idhnillah. So today, inshallah, we are going to start with one of the words from Sheikh al-Islam Ibn Taymiyyah. He said, "Kullu qawmin." Sheikh al-Islam Ibn Taymiyyah, when he was saying something about the Juma, he said, "Kullu qawmin," that every or any portion of people or any place of people, musawtinina bi bina'in mutaqarib, and these people are living in the same place, and even the houses are just in one place. Mutaqarib, yani enyumba nga zigoberagana, kugamba nga muri mu kitundu kyekimu, mayumba gali mu kitundu kyekimu. La yad'anuna anhu shita'a wala sayfan. When those people, they don't shift from any place to another, as in they don't shift, maybe because there are some people who are not sticked or settled in one place. They move from one place to another, like the nomads, those who cattle graze in Africa. In history, they tell us I think they are called the nomads who graze cattle. They come in a place, they live there for almost 5 months. Then if the grass perishes, then they decide to go in another place. And that's their life. But Shaykh al-Islam Ibn Taymiyyah, he's saying here that anyone who is settled in the place when that is his place, he's not going anywhere. Swayfan wala shita, let it not be its winter nor its summer. He's not going anywhere. That's his place. The Sheikh says, تقام فيه الجمعة إذا كان مبنيا بما جرت به عادته. In such places, if they have mosques, even if تقام فيه الجمعة, those are the settlers. For those ones, they have to conduct Juma. إذا كان مبنيا بما جرت به عادته. If those places they are living in, they built the houses, the known houses, or anyway, according to their lives, how they build houses. Because the way of building, it is different from every country. In UK, you will find that they build so much with wood. And in Uganda, we will find that they build so much with clay, cements, and other things. So, according to your culture, what you turn it to be that this is a building. So that's what the Sheikh is saying. As long as these people are settlers, we don't matter about how they are building, how they are living, the houses they are living in. As long as they are intentions are there to live there forever, these people have to conduct Juma, because now they are now settlers. Remember, settlers, we have said, they are obliged to pray Juma, the settlers, not the travelers. So as long as they are in that place, they are obliged to pray Juma. Let it be the houses we are built from mud or khashab or wood or qasab or reed or jarid. Let it be plum. They were built by plum leaves أو سعف أو leaves أو غير ذلك. فإن أجزاء البناء ومادته لا تأثير لها في ذلك. You have to conduct Juma. If you are in position even to build a mosque, you can build it, and please observe Juma بإذن الله. وإنما الأصل أن يكونوا مستوطنين. الأصل, what is obliged on you to know, is to know that it's not about the buildings you're having in the place to regard you as a settler. As long as your intentions are to live there forever, you now settlers, you have to connect Juma bi'idhnillah in any way, because you're not travelers. We have said the travelers, for them Juma is option for them. ليسوا كأهل الخيام والحلل الذين ينتجعون في الغالب مواقع القطر. They are not like those ones, as we said here in UK. There are those people also who move from one place to another. They are not going out of the country, but they are within the country. But they are not settled. They don't settle in one place. They might come here in Oxford. Alhamdulillah, I live in Oxford. They might come here in Oxford. They live here for like 6 months. And you may think, oh, maybe they are going to stay here forever. And after 6 months, they will travel maybe to Manchester. You see? I think they are called the gypsy, the gypsy something. The name is like that, the gypsy, I think. So those people, for them, they don't settle in one place. They tend to move from one place to another. So for Ha'ula, such people, for them, if they are living in that place where they are living, because they have no intention of living there for the rest of their life, but they are living there for a few months, then for those ones, they are not obliged to Juma. But if they wish, no problem, to attend the Juma prayers that are taking place within their areas. The Sheikh says, وَيَنْتَقِلُونَ فِي الْبِقَاعِ. Then they change places and they go in other places. وَيَنْقِلُونَ بُيُوتَهُمْ مَعَهُمْ إِذَا انْتَقَلُوا. They even go with their houses when they are shifting. So, of course, you can't shift a house. So these people, they just come, they build tents there, they build some cottage areas, or they have, in UK, for the Jeeps, they even have cars. They have the sitting room there, they have the dining there, they have the bedroom there, they have a bathroom there. So that's their home. They come, they park the car, they be there for almost maybe 3 months, 4 months. And then when they finish, they shift to another place. So for those ones, they are not obliged to Juma. But as long as you're now a settler and you have confirmed that I'm going to settle in this place, then Juma ukakatibwako. ولا تجب الجمعة على مسافر سفرا قصر. The Juma is not obliged on a person who has traveled a journey which will make him to shorten the prayer. Olugendo lwonna olukuleetera okubeera nti osala iswala, then obufuuse mutamuze ejjuma tekukakatako. لأن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم وأصحابه كانوا يسافرون في الحج وغيره فلم يصلي أحد منهم الجمعة في السفر. And he gave a reason, Sheikh Fawzan gave a reason here, and he said that لأن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم, because the Prophet Muhammad صلى الله عليه وسلم وأصحابه and the companions كانوا يسافرون في الحج وغيره, they used to travel for Hajj, Umrah, and other issues like battles, anything. فَلَمْ يُصَلِّ أَحَدٌ مِّنْهُمُ الْجُمْعَةِ. They didn't, not even once they got time to sit, or they got time to conduct a Juma prayer when they are traveling. They never did that. When they are traveling, when they are in journey, they never conducted a Juma prayer. So kitegeeza nti kikyamu abantu abamu kye bakola. It is wrong. Some of the people, what they do when they are travelers, they reach in a certain place, they say maybe they have someone who is a sheikh in them, or someone who knows a bit of the sheikh's things. They tell him, yeah, can you please lead us in Juma? They make a Juma, they make a sermon, and then they pray 2 rakas. That's not true. That's haram. Sorry, that's not accepted. Okay, you just have to pray Salatul Dhuhr qasran. You just have to pray Salatul Dhuhr, and as you shorten them, as a musafir needs to pray them. Okay, don't make it Juma, please. That is not obliged on you. So it means whoever, let it be your 10, you have traveled like 10 people, you come into a place, you get out from your cars, then you conduct a Juma prayer, subhanallah, when you're traveling. That act, it is not accepted. It means the moment you start doing it, it means you're now going away from the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You're doing bid'ah. Okay. ومن خرج إلى البر في نزهة أو غيرها ولم يكن حوله مسجد تقام فيه الجمعة فلا جمعة عليه ويصلي الظهر. And whoever goes for travel, or who goes into the desert, maybe to have a walk or to do any activity, and travels somewhere, ولم يكن حوله مسجد, and he doesn't, when he's not in his capacity, as in when he's not in position to find a mosque where to pray Jum'ah, subhanallah, تقام فيه الجمعة فلا جمعة عليه ويصلي الظهر. And also that person has no any sin not to conduct Juma. As in, if a person fails to find a mosque where he has decided to travel to, or to take a tour to, in that place X, it means for him, let it him just preserve Salatul Dhuhr. Let it him just pray Dhuhr bi'idhnillah. Why? He has not been able to find a place where to pray Juma from. وَلَا تَجِبُ عَلَى امْرَأَةٍ, and if the Juma is not obliged the woman, omukyala takakatibwako Juma. قال ابن المنذر وغيره. Ibn al-Mundhir, he said that أجمعوا ألا جمعة على النساء. He said, Ibn al-Mundhir, that the scholars, they all came together and they agreed ألا جمعة على النساء, that according to what the Prophet Muhammad has told us, the Juma is not obliged on females. وأجمعوا, and they even also agreed أنهن إن حضرن الإمام فصلينا معه أن ذلك يجزع عنهن. And they also agreed, the scholars, that if the women, a bunch of women, a group of women, decide to contact maybe the mufti or the qadi or the leader of Muslims and sends them an imam to lead them, that indeed that Juma, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will accept it. Will accept it. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will reward them in that, as they have prayed Juma. Tugambye omukyala takakatibwako Juma. Amanyi bonna beegatta ku ekyo. Nane beegatta nti singa abakyala, gurupu y'abakyala, bafuna imaamu abasaazi ejjuma nti Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ajja kubawa empeera z'abasadde ejjuma kuba babeera basadde. Wakadhalika idha hadaraha almusafir, nabwe kityo we have seen that a traveler is not obliged to pray salatu al-jum'ah, but if he is in position to attend the Juma prayer, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he will also reward him for praying the Juma because he has prayed it. Ajza'atu. Wakadhalika al-marid, and also a sick person is not obliged to pray Salatul Jum'ah. But if he decides to go and attend the Juma prayer, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he will give him the reward. He will say why it is not allowed or isn't obliged to pray Juma. The Sheikh gave a reason, لأن إسقاطها عن هؤلاء للتخفيف عنهم. The reason why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allowed them not to attend Juma, those categories whom we said, it is because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala yuridu Allahu bikum al-yusra wa la yuridu bikum al-usra. He wanted for them a takhfif, he wanted for them easiness. But if you're in position to do so, you can do it. You can attend the Juma. As in a musafir, a marid, a traveler, a sick person, a woman, you can't, in a traveler, you can't initiate the Juma, but you can attend other people's Juma. I think that in that way understood. ولا يجوز لمن تلزمه الجمعة السفر في يومها بعد زوال الشمس. It is not also accepted, Sheikh Ibn al-Mundhir, he says, it is not also accepted لمن تلزمه الجمعة, whoever is under the categories on those who are obliged to observe the Juma, it is not accepted for him to travel بعد زوال الشمس, after Salatul Dhuhr has entered. Obudde bwa swalanga butuse obwa Juma. Hatta yusalliha, till you have prayed Juma. You're not accepted to travel when Salatul Dhuhr has reached, as in when Salat Juma has reached, unless you have to first pray it. وَقَبْلَ الزَّوَالِ يُقْرَى, and if you decide to travel before the noon, as in before Salatul Jum'ah reaches, yukra, it is disliked, chitamwa. As-safar yukrah as-safar illam yakun sayusalliha fi tariqi. It is indeed disliked by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for someone to initiate a journey before Salatul Dhuhr, before Salatul Jum'ah, illam yakun sayusalliha fi tariqi, if he doesn't have an intention that let me start my journey, there is a mosque there, I will pray the Juma in that mosque. If you don't have that intention, then it becomes makruh for you to initiate a journey, subhanallah, when it is time for Juma, or when this is before Juma, just a few seconds to Juma. Bi'idhnillah. Traveling after Juma, let's differentiate this. Traveling after Juma, for that one, as in traveling after the time of Juma has reached, or is when it's time for Juma, it is haram. It is not accepted. You have to first conduct the Juma. And traveling before the time of Juma, but when you're almost to the time of Juma, it is makruh, chitamwa, it is disliked, unless when you have an intention that I'm traveling from my place, but there is another mosque there where I will pray the Juma. Then for that one, it could be okay, but it's better you first pray the Juma, then you travel bi'idhnillahi tabaraka wa ta'ala. Inshallah, we shall stop there for today. That was episode 11. We have all these episodes recorded on the YouTube, inshallah. I have been teaching about the episodes or the rules and regulations about JUMA. SubhanAllah, a lot have been said and a lot of things people don't know them. So inshallah, feel free to go and search more of that. Inshallah, we shall stop there. Bi'idhnillahi tabaraka wa ta'ala. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to accept our deed, and may He, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, reward us from this time we have given in to listen and also to learn more about our religion, inshallah. So just in case anyone has a question, you can ask. We have like 6 minutes. Anyone who has a question, inshallah, you can raise your hand and ask, or you can type it in the chat room, inshallah. We have a go through of it. I shall answer you bi'idhnillahi tabaraka wa ta'ala. Yenna ayina ekibuuzo osobola okwanika omukono wa n'okibuuza mu chat room. Inshallah tulabe nga tukiddamu. Now